Welcome to Let the Quran Speak. Now we answer questions we received from you, our viewers. If you have a question, visit our website, QuranSpeaks.com. Dr. Shabir, the question is, does Islam have apocalyptic beliefs? How does it compare to other religions?
Well, yes. The early chapters of the Quran that were revealed to the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, actually spoke about a cataclysmic end of our entire system. The cosmos, the stars, the planets, everything will be folded up. They'll be in the right hand of God. And so this almost conveys to the mind something like what scientists describe as the Big Crunch. They say that the universe expanded from a singular origin, and when the expansion slows, it is possible that it will actually converge back on itself and become reduced again to a singularity. So the Quran says that the cosmos will be rolled up in God's right hand. So yes, there is this apocalyptic and cataclysmic end that is being depicted. The difference is that in the Quran, no specific date is given, nor are the markers clear enough for us to add things together and come up with any specific date. Though it is interesting that in Islamic history, sometimes some Muslim thinkers tried to make some predictions, but of course, none of that is based on the Quran's clear statements at all.
How similar or different is it compared to other religious traditions?
Well, there are some similarities, especially with Christianity. Muslims commonly believe that Jesus, on whom be peace, will return to earth. That belief is based largely on hadith, but I'll come back and explain what hadith are. But some commentators link that to certain verses of the Quran as well. For example, in the 43rd chapter of the Quran, the 61st verse, the Quran says, وَإِنَّهُ لَعِلْمُ لِلسَّاعَةِ, and certainly he is a sign of the hour. Some commentators said that he here refers to Jesus, and that this verse means that when Jesus returns, that will be a sign that the hour, the judgment, is coming close. There's another verse of the Quran, just following the mention of the attempt to crucify Jesus, that is in the 4th chapter of the Quran, and now in the 159th verse, it says, وَإِن مِّنْ أَهْلِ الْكِتَابِ إِلَّا لَيُؤْمِنَنَّ بِهِ قَبْلَ مَوْتِهِ. There is no person of the book except that will believe in Jesus prior to his death. Now, I inserted the name Jesus there, and in retrospect, I shouldn't have. I should retranslate that to say that there is no person of the book except that will believe in him prior to his death. Now, who does the him refer to? This is where I inserted Jesus. The commentators say, or some commentators say, that it refers to Jesus. So that would mean that there is every person of the book, whether Jew or Christian, will believe in Jesus when Jesus returns, meaning prior to Jesus actually dying. And that relates to a common Muslim belief that Jesus did not die yet, but he will die when he returns. But of course, this is not an agreed upon belief by all Muslims. Some Muslims do not interpret the verse in that way. Some commentators interpret it to mean that when a person of the book is about to die, at that time all reality will open before the person, and he or she will then recognize the truth. But the Quran is warning them that it will be too late at that time. You may as well believe in the truth now. So in the end, we do not have anything in the Quran that so clearly indicates that Jesus will return. On the other hand, in hadith, which are basically reports about things that the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said and did, they are clearer in indicating that the Day of Judgment will not occur until the Son of Mary descends. And there are some more details in the hadith. But in this way, the Muslim belief is intersecting with Christian belief.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts, Dr. Shabir.
You're welcome.